Okay guys, so that's Erlands Point Road right there. And so it's fairly visible from the property. And you know, it doesn't get a ton, not like a ton of traffic, but it's a fast road. And then you can kind of hear the Highway 3 traffic. It's not far from here. Next door is a mobile home. Doesn't look bad. It's not like, you know, nasty hoarder place or anything like that, but you know, you're on this piece of property and it feels very farmhouse-esque, and then you've got a busy road right there. But frankly, this is so open and you know, light. That's probably a nice garden space there. I think you could continue to fill in the perimeter with evergreens. I would just plant a ton of evergreens along here. Not only would that screen you from the visibility of these, but it would also soften and dampen the noise a little bit. So I'd really be comfortable filling in, you know, along the side here, along the front with evergreens, things that will grow in nice and fluffy. This detached garage looks like brand new to the point where the siding doesn't look like it's been painted yet. And oh, well, here we go. Maybe the whole house is waiting for paint. I just noticed the backside of the house isn't painted either. So that would be something that if you were writing an offer on this, that we would want to put that in the offer. We've got a panel here, which seems to me like potentially a separate panel. You've got another little detached shop garage area. Looks like septic is all back here, which I think that makes it pretty nice. This can all be driven on because I don't think we have a drain field here. Looks like everything is in this back space. In the spring, I'm sure there's a lot of privacy because the trees will fill in. Oh, and this has power. There's a little storage overhead. So I'm sure they use this for gardening. A little damp along the back side over here. I don't know if we have vegetation too far up, but you know, something you could easily remedy. I don't think that's coming in from overhead, but certainly could be. Could actually, it's not water, I don't think. It looks like oil. So they probably kept, again, gardening supplies here. And I feel like we'll have to look on the critical area map, but this all looks like wetlands back this way. And it actually looks like there may be a stream right along here. Raised garden beds. So something is wired for a generator, because that's the generator, and that's sitting right next to this garage. So it could be that that's a generator for the garage. We'll look a little bit more. Certainly an air conditioning unit. I see that they have some sprinklers. So what I like about this yard is that you just get a riding lawnmower. Heck, you could get a tractor if you want. Septic system. You just, you know, would be careful not having anything really heavy on top of your drain field. And, you know, if you don't mind the noise of the highway, because you definitely can hear it, it's really, really charming. And, you know, just at this time on the market, it just makes me think that there may be some room to negotiate. The trees are lovely. This side is very, very private. Got some roof lines across the street. But, you know, this yard would be a lot easier to manage than the last yard that was so heavily landscaped. I'm trying to be quiet so you can really take in the noise. Of course, once we're inside, it'll be really quiet because the house is so new. That sort of road noise, that highway noise, is something I think you just end up getting used to. Even at our house in downtown Paulsbo, we have a lot of road noise. Natural gas. So septic, but I think it's city or public water and then natural gas and obviously Puget Sound Energy. So the only thing is you wouldn't have a sewer bill. Front porch is covered, which is, you know, certainly nice if you're parking, you know, you may be coming in this way and we'll see where that goes, or you know, maybe you're just parking in the driveway and not in the garage at all. We enter onto, it's hardwood. It could be a engineered hardwood or it could be a wood laminate. It's a really, really, really pretty entryway. Very, very lovely. So an office immediately to the right. This is just like a butcher block. I'm sure that stays. The paint, it probably could use some freshening up. You see a bit of flashing here. So I'm thinking there was a desk chair that maybe rubbed along that wall. Paint definitely needs some touch up, but just a wow feel, and it is completely quiet inside this house. Nice tall vaulted ceilings, just beautifully open concept. I would live here. I love this house, and it, again, I can't stress, it is super quiet. Giant dining room. And then here's that patio we passed earlier. So a good portion of that is covered. There's power out there, high power and low power. A spigot out there, so pressure washing is handy. Those windows are beautiful. This is feels like a granite. I'm gonna go with the granite. I don't think it's quartz, I think it's granite. Nice subway tile. KitchenAid, big, long and deep Kohler ceramic or porcelain. Lots of power. Nice, just nice features here. So this is, I don't see the line yet, like where it was cut. Oh, here's a line. So they did a really good job putting the pieces together. A lot of times you're gonna see a seam right here. So they had a very good person working on that. Doesn't look like we have soft close. Could certainly add that. I'm not gonna go with like state-of-the-art cabinetry. The layout's nice, but you know, these are probably an off-the-shelf type Lowe's thing. Beautiful KitchenAid, huge range. So I think this is bigger than a 36. Can't remember what the next size up is, but very, very nice. Gas overhead here. So lots and lots of workspace. Love the drawers. Big giant drawers for pots and pans. And KitchenAid also, refrigerator. No microwave. And obviously you can put one on the counter. There's lots of counter. So outlet on the island, which is great. This is no longer permitted. Your new code doesn't allow outlets on an island, at least in the state of Washington. That's nice. There's one on either end. It has a USB, so if you're charging something. And then the other thing that's neat is this is an overhang, so you can slide your bar stools under, but this is also storage. So they utilized both sides of the countertop. So only thing missing is the microwave. And let's see what we have. Understair storage, yeah. You know, this could be a great pantry. This goes all the way around. There's a hub here for the wiring, typically for like your alarm systems or cable. It's a hub for that. So they may have used this as a pantry. Also, what's kind of cool is this is a very wide hallway. So if you had a storage piece right on this wall or on this wall, there is plenty of room. And then I was mentioning those stairs, or the walkway that goes to the garage here. So we'll look at the garage in a little bit, but this comes into an actual mudroom. You have a tankless water heater, so that's handy. So instant takes a minute for the hot water to get there, but once it gets where it's going, it's hot for however long you need it. This is a butcher block. Again, nice storage underneath here, whether you do your trash cans or your hampers. Sometimes people like to put the dog bed right here. Deep sink. Again, I would say the cabinetry, generally speaking, is not, you know, the state-of-the-art type of cabinetry. This is just the powder room. Everything's very tastefully done. It feels like a farmhouse, you know, so they did a good job there. And then you have this main floor bedroom, and this is a king-size bed, tons of territory. There's tons of room here, endless amounts of furniture. But what's nice about that is this is an age-in-place house. You know, we don't have to worry about, oh, okay, we got the knee surgery, you know, we can't do the stairs anymore. No stairs to be done. Double vanity here. This is indeed quartz, nice cabinetry, nice size walk-in shower. This is all tile. And then beautifully appointed walk-in closet, built-ins, big gun safe. Again, I would easily live in this house myself. Radiant floor heating, that's pretty nice. So you have heated floors, at least in the bathroom. I'm gonna say probably only in the bathroom. I will recognize how comfortable the heat is in the house. It is a very, it's almost like a moist heat. And so I'm curious about that. Is the whole, no, I see the vents over there. I was gonna think is the whole house radiant floor heating, but it isn't. It's just a very comfortable heat. Carpet looks brand new. The paint on the stairs looks in great shape in general. These cool outlets with the lights on them. We get to the top of the stairs. We have a little loft area. There's coax, so if you want to put a TV up underneath this window. Then we have the shared bathroom in the hallway, double vanity, pony wall hiding the commode, tub shower combo, that's fiberglass. And then there's this nice linen cupboard here. More storage. So this is a blank slate. Looks like they may have had a piece of furniture in here. Easily this could be built out. Wire shelves, great place for puzzles and board games. Another nice storage area. Oh, no, I'm wrong. No storage. This is your furnace. And I'm assuming that's natural gas, what I heard running downstairs. Big, huge bedroom here. Let's see if I can find the light switch. Interesting. The agent might know. I feel like there must be something behind this because it's screwed on, but it feels quite solid. So I'm just curious. Okay. So I'll tell you, if we look out the window, we see that peak. And so this may just be a scuttle access of sort that they sealed off at some point. This closet has built-ins. Very nice. Not a giant closet, but the built-ins are nice. The roof is a little mossy, but you know, the house is not that old, so I'm not concerned about that. And again, this is a very nice sized bedroom. Headboard wall, headboard wall, headboard wall, really whatever you want. I think with that transom type window, that's probably the logical spot for a headboard, but very nice. We looked at that closet. Okay, another really big bedroom. Is this almost a mirror image of the other? It doesn't have the transom window, but headboard wall, or headboard wall, you can do anything. So windows aren't sitting too low. Also nice built-in. I think these are identical size. So probably 13 by 13, 14 by 14, something like that. That's just me walking it off with my feet, but no, to me, these are good sized bedrooms. And then This is a smaller bedroom, but again, it's not a bad sized bedroom. So headboard wall, headboard wall, headboard wall. You know, just a lot of options. I'd probably be tempted, you know, to have a headboard here or here, but just a lot of options. And again, built-ins in the closets. I don't know, I think if you didn't mind the road noise and maybe we could, you know, negotiate the price a little bit, I'd be very tempted. You know, Erlands Point, driving down this road, it's mixed. There's all kinds of different types of housing here. It's not going to be like being in a woods and meadows neighborhood. But if you thought this house could be a good long while house, like we are going to stay in it, you could live here forever. And it would be the sort of house that would be hard to leave. It's just that nice. It just has a really good vibe, great energy. So that's my take on the Erlands Point house. Okay, now we're done in the house. Let's go check out this garage. This door needs some love. It's really, really dirty. The trim, you know, I mentioned that this looks like it's not been painted, and you can see there that's not been painted. So it's new siding everywhere, no paint. I'm not sure why they didn't get to it, but that happens. Gigantic garage. Makes me feel like they built this and that they lived here while they were building. And so there's a room up here, but in order to get there, you need a ladder. This would be the access point. Certainly, you could build stairs in here. But if you're only using it for storage, you know, a ladder certainly would be fine. They also make those pull down ladders. So whoever was here, my guess is they probably built this garage, used it to store everything while they were building that house. It's just a real guess. So I don't know everything I'm looking at here. No, we had, okay, so it has its own panel, it looks like. That's a small panel. That wouldn't be for the whole house. So I don't know if this is electric car charging. I don't know if it's for a future generator that isn't the plug-in type that we saw over there. I see a compressor line coming out of that wall, and that's where that little generator is. So it's possible that that little generator is just maybe for a compressor. I'm guessing a whole bunch of stuff because I just don't know. I don't know these kind of things. I don't know what I'm looking at. But Jim would say yes. You're like, okay, let's buy it. Fantastic.